So, we begin construction on a new set that I'm trying to put together, just for like displays and whatever. I don't make a lot of displays, and even when I do, I don't really make like showcase videos or anything. Basically, this whole ACBA channel that I'm doing has featured very, very little ACBA itself. So I'm just trying to put something together to see, you know, kind of shake off the rust that I've accumulated over time, which I'm sure is quite plentiful. So, if I end up putting this together and I like it, then you can watch the procedure once again, like I did with the Batcave a couple of months ago, I guess. And if I think it turns out like garbage, then you probably won't even see any of this because the video won't get posted. Alright, let's have a look. Here we go. One coat of black paint on it. You can see it's still, I probably got to put another coat on it. I'm probably going to stone paint this like how the Batcave looked. What I'm going for here is kind of like an Arkham Asylum type deal. Like up there is going to be like, I don't know, you could put a figure up there or whatever. I want to try and get like a catwalk going across here or something, like kind of a little farther in the background, and then in the foreground is where you could have some of the characters. I'll show you the floor here. Like, it's a pretty wide base floor, and the catwalk would probably be only about as wide as that. I just left that there as kind of a guide so I could, you know, measure it out, I guess. And then the cell would be like beneath here where it's, you know, I'm going to put up a wall here and probably like one of those protective windows or, I don't know, a door or something. We'll see what happens. And, you know, the window I'm going to try and put bars on it or something. Just get it looking like it's a really run down, shady place to be. So I'm going to keep working on that and, you know, follow the progress as it goes along. So I'm thinking about the upcoming stop motions I want to work on. I got a couple different like little patterns here, like just different, that's small but whatever. I got a couple stuff, like things I want to just try out, use on different like scenery or buildings or whatever. Like obviously you got the classic like the brick patterns. I got a couple of sheets of that here. This one I actually like a lot. It's kind of almost a cobblestone look. I used it on the chimney in Xavier's mansion, the set that I was building like in a couple of videos back. I don't remember exactly, but I'm going to definitely try and use that more because I like the way it looks and kind of gives a different feel to it than the all brick. This will probably just show up in the X-Men stop motions that I'm working on. I showed a little teaser last video. If you missed that, I'll put the link in here, but the response is overwhelmingly positive. People are definitely looking forward to checking it out, which I'm really happy about that. You know, it's kind of a different thing for me. I'm used to doing a lot of wrestling and, you know, not so much with the comic book stuff, but, you know, seeing a lot of other people's work, I definitely want to get involved with it. So I'm glad you guys like what you saw, and I think you guys are going to continue to like, you know, the direction that it heads in. It's not going to be a completely straightforward X-Men story, you know. I'm going to take it in a couple of different directions you might not expect, so hopefully the element of surprise isn't wasted, and you know, hopefully you guys like it. In other news, I saw something pop up on the ACBA Facebook page this past week, I guess, about like New York Comic Con, and I was just like, oh man, I would love to get there. My line of work right now sucks because I do retail, because I have all this talent that nobody pays me to use ever, so that's just, you know, I gotta deal with bullshit. But I'd love to be able to set aside some money and get to Comic-Con, and like it's almost a sign actually that the first, I think it runs October 11th through 14th or 13th or something, but October 11th is my birthday, so I'm like, this is almost like the stars lining up and being like, you need to be at this place doing what you want to do on this day. So now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do my best. I'm not making any promises, but I'm going to do my best to find my way to New York Comic Con this year, and hopefully be able to hang out with some of the people that watch my videos, or who's, you know, people whose videos that I watch on a regular basis, and, you know, comment on and just interact with on Facebook and whatever. So again, no promises, but I'd love to get there. And, you know, if it's New York Comic Con and it's my birthday, I'm probably going to show up wearing like a stupid costume or something, you know, just to get completely engrossed in all of it. So, I don't know. I'm just brainstorming right now. I'm thinking about how like I can finagle ways to get in there and try and like just, I don't know. I'm rambling now. Let's go check on this other thing I got spray paint. So here it is after I spray painted the stone layer on it. Right now it's actually, I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out so far. That window I cut away earlier, you know, just before I spray painted it, that way I wouldn't have to like cut it out or whatever. The Great Stuff foam that I used to kind of line the underneath the, what do you call it, like the second level, I guess, and on top of it. I mean, it's not the most professional looking thing, but it actually gives a pretty good amount of support to this. Like, that's the only thing holding this in, and then this flap is glued to the back. But the only thing holding like the sides up is that Great Stuff foam. So I'm definitely going to continue to use that with the construction, the structure of this. I got a piece that I cut to fit like in here, like lengthwise, with a window cut out. So that's going to be like where you can see the guy in the cell or whatever. Also, for that window back there, I made this out of the initial piece that I cut out, I guess, that I'm going to just mount back in there somehow. Basically, I just ran straws through the little folds, I guess, in the cardboard. And well, you can see here, like I didn't cut this one off yet, but like I've been pushing it down through and just snipping them off at the ends. And then I'm going to spray paint this all like probably rusted like silver, or hammered silver, or whatever I got out there. And then, you know, glue it back in there, and it's going to, I don't know, I think it's going to look real cool. This, the way it was cut out like this with the holes in the middle that you could just run the straws through, I mean, I couldn't have planned this any better. Matter of fact, I didn't plan this better. I originally had an idea that I wasn't sure if it was going to work, and I kind of discovered this by accident, so I'm like, well, hey, that's a little serendipity for you. So I'm going to get this painted up and get the, I guess, the main cell door area painted up, and I don't know, maybe one or two other things, see what we can do. Making an I-beam. Just some of that Great Stuff foam. Looks like I went a little liberal on this side with it, but, you know, what are you going to do? This, I need something to support on the other side where there's nothing. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I got, those couple of pieces are pretty dry now, so I put them in. I need something on this side of it to support where I want to have the catwalk up here, which I have right here. It's basically just that plastic grid that I've shown. I used it for the grid panel in the Batcave video. And what I did was I attached these dowels that I spray painted silver. I did it the exact same way I did with the Batcave. I had to run a twist tie through, loop it through. I did it 3 times on each side, and that straightened it out enough. And if I put like enough support underneath it, it should be able to support like a figure, or maybe 2 figures if I'm lucky, up there. What I want to do is get the catwalk in there like that. I'll probably just use the foam, the Great Stuff foam on the wall, get it on there like that. So eventually you're going to have something that looks like that. It's kind of a 2-layer thing. And I'll get like maybe some guardrails or something. This up here, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with it yet. I'm thinking about making it like a, I don't know, like a security station or something. Oh, that's kind of just staying as it is. I mean, it's mad crooked, but whatever. I'm thinking about having it be like a guard station, kind of, like get a computer monitor, a TV set, you know, just a chair or something like that. Here you can see the bars in there. Looking pretty good, I think. I mean, I added just some random black marks to it. I'll probably go back and maybe, I don't know, do something, hang on, my air conditioner. Do something like, I don't know, maybe a little bit better than that. And this is just the gray where I'm going to put in a window, like, you know, with a fake speaker there so you can talk to the patient or whatever. Not bad for my earliest attempt at an asylum. I'm not sure if I want to do it like this and have the cell be mad small, or if I want to, like, push this out a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. That way there's a little more room in here for, you know, display purposes. I like it. Plus I could always put something up here, like I can make this like where a computer stand would be, or, you know, just, I don't know, a grid maybe, just kind of like that catwalk there I just put up. Actually, I'll ask you guys, what do you think? Should I make it a bigger cell and just put something there, or scale back the cell completely and leave more room on the outside for, I don't know, maybe something else? I also want to put like some kind of an exit door up here, or maybe over here or somewhere. I'm not sure exactly. There's going to be more to it when I'm done, but for now, I'm kind of liking how it's turning out. And for scale purposes, here's Nightwing. It's actually a bigger set than I've ever built. well, I shouldn't say that. It's a bigger like display piece that I've ever built. I built like, you know, these sets and stuff are for my stop motions, but this is meant to be a little bit nicer. But yeah, let me know what you think. Hopefully you guys like the video. Check back in next time. Maybe I'll have some more progress for you. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.